Hello and welcome to the Africa Hub for Sustainable Creative Economies Knowledge Hub, Nairobi. My name is Ogake Mosomi and I'm the leader for the AHSCE Nairobi Fashion Hub at the University of Nairobi. I'm here today with Sydney Owino, designer and co-founder of a number of fashion brands over the years, including his current brand, SAO Sartorial. Sydney will be sharing his journey as a fashion designer and entrepreneur with us, explaining the huge diversity of client base and what he sees as opportunities and challenges for the Kenya fashion industry.
Well, it's a simple description, honestly. SAO was born from a series of other brands that I created over the years. I started my fashion career in the year 2009-10 with a fashion brand called Blackbird Jeans. I started with jeans, moved on into another fashion brand I created over the years called AHSCE, which was suits. That's after I came back from New York and on to creating SAO Sartorial over the years. As simple as that, to be honest. But yeah, it's been a challenging road, but we're here now. The transition was brought about due to growth and growth of clientele. So for example, so Blackbird Jeans was born, we left and went to New York for a fashion show, for a fashion week, actually, Africa Fashion Week, New York. So that changed perspective of what I wanted to do as a designer. So when I came back, I set up a suit shop as we grew with the fashion market, actually, with the industry, actually. I'd want to say anyone who can afford our suits is our customer, but our main customer is the man who is tired of buying clothes off the rack because one, things don't fit them well. And I came to find out that this honestly is the working class. These are people who are aged between, between 32 to about 40, 45. Actually, no, to about 50, about 55, to be honest. So yeah, those are our clients. And most of them are located in Nairobi. But recently we're getting people from the US, from the UK, people sending in measurements, and we're getting to send them suits. This is how I describe it. It's still growing, to be honest. When I started my first fashion brand, that's 2009 and 10, it was such a hard thing to explain to somebody that hey, I'm a tailor and I could make you a pair of jeans. So people would not trust you in the beginning and would think that, what do you mean you can make me a pair of jeans? So I usually wondered with them, how do you think these are the pair of jeans are done? Do you think they are, I don't know, born, for lack of a better word? But yeah, so the fashion scene or the industry is growing in the sense that so we moved from people not believing that we could do the projects to now becoming the main people doing the thing, in the sense that people now looking for us to come and do projects for them. So it's beautiful to see the changes and the growth, and it's also beautiful to see the trust in more tailors and more fashion brands that have come up over the years to just support the industry. So yeah, it's growing. I could speak to its strengths in this way, that since it's still new, people are still very willing to try, and there's space for many other brands to come up. There's a lot of space to grow. There's a lot of space to grow, to be honest. There's a lot of opportunities, honestly, to grow a fashion brand in Kenya if well executed. So there's still a lot of room to grow, to fill that gap. Yeah, so one, of course, high cost of manufacturing everything. So for example, you know how the high cost of power has gone up. There's an extremely high cost of importing goods. In the markets, we definitely don't produce wool or wool fabric. So you find that the duty charged is exorbitant in the sense that it's unaffordable. It makes the product a little bit unaffordable and not competitive. Another challenge is I feel like at this time, not as many people are training to become tailors as it was before. So we are only left with old tailors from a certain era, meaning they possess a certain type of skill set that comes from a long time ago. And seeing the kind of changes that are happening right now, it's kind of an imbalance, and we don't have new places training new tailors to help us with that kind of skill set. Another challenge I'd say is honestly the Mutumba and all these other people importing clothes from other places for a much cheaper price. I mean, they make the market, I don't know how to say this, compete in the market in a very unfair kind of way, because what they bring in is far much cheaper and causes probably a customer to wonder why what I am creating is 3 times or 4 times much more expensive. So I'd say those are the challenges.